Today we're going to be making a loading bar. We'll start by making a class in the client side DOM. Going to be new class. We'll make it B loading bar. That'll be type GUI control. And what it will do is it will show our loading time. Then we'll add a parent to it. It's going to be a GUI base window. Add and save. Then we'll open the script. And we can close up the DOM. Next we'll open the exit window. And we'll grab some functions from there. Our start function, copy and paste, and our class function. Next we'll change our exit window to loading bar. And change the other areas with the same. And we'll change our exit class to loading bar. Okay, on the start function, we'll change it to public. And remove the center window. There's going to be 3 values that are coming into this function. That'll be text as a string, and duration as a string, and color as a node ref of GUI control. Using the color, we're going to set our position for the window. So we'll have win position X will equal color position X, and win position Y will equal color position Y. And we're going to put a little bit above the window, so we're going to go minus the window size Y, and then a little space in between, so we'll subtract 10. Okay, next we're going to add some functions or methods. We're going to get the progress bar, and that will return as a node ref of GUI control. It will return a value looking for a progress and we won't need the layer in there. Being a method, we can use the me node, and the me node stands for the loading bar class in this script. We'll make another method, and this one will be a load bar label. And it will be of type GUI label. And here we're going to look for a word value. Next we'll set up the part That creates our progress bar. And that will equal our window method. Get progress bar. And what we'll do is check that it's created. So if it's there, we're going to initialize it by first removing animations that might be performing. And we're going to set the progress bar at the beginning. So we're going to set the size of our X value equal to 0. Next, we'll add our label. And that will call a window function, get load bar label. And here we will set the label text value equal to our incoming text. Next, we're going to create an animation string. And this will be a string that will hold our value to send to the function. It'll start with size X and then a comma. Then we'll add progress size X and then a comma, and then next will be our progress parent size X, then another comma, and duration, then another comma, then value 1, comma, false, next will be linear, comma, then false again, comma, 0, and then our load bar. Now, the information on this string can be found in another script. That will be our client-side script status bar. These fields are here listed, what each one represents. You can put those in here or not, if it's up to you. Next, we will add progress script will equal system execute the script, and what that will do is return a call using a method we're going to make. So it activates on animation done. Then we will call an outside function from an outside script called GUI animation, and we will add an animation. Our control is the progress bar. The animation string will be interpolation. And the last part will be our anim string. Next, we'll make a function on animation done. And this will be a shared function. It will have input parameters, control as a node ref, and animation as a string. First thing we'll do is check if our anim ID is equal to our load bar name we created. And if it is, we will destroy the node for the control, but not the control itself. We want to take out the whole window, so we will use root parent. Next, we'll compile and submit. Okay, we have a typo. Let's see, S, and then submit. Next, we will create our GUI. It will be use loading bar. So in the GUI editor, we will create a loading bar. And we won't inherit from anything, we'll just create this class. We'll set the size to 250 by 20. We'll set our owner to 0. Our layer to gain. Allow move will be true. And our color will be transparent. Next, we will add a panel. The panel will be called background panel, or BG for short. It will have a size of 220 by 15. Offset of 15.1, and this one will also be transparent. Then we will add a progress panel or normal panel and call it progress to our base panel. We'll set its dark mode on the left side, and we will grab a texture. We'll open up the GUIs, and these will show all the ones we can use. One that we've selected was down here. CCS Elements V3, and we'll add in our offsets and sizes. The default one will be 12 by 252 and size 218 by 33. Then we'll copy these to the hover. Next, we'll add a label on the main panel. This one will be called value, and it will hold our text that's coming in. It'll have a size of 150 by 20 and an offset of 50 and a default color of yellow. That will be pound sign, one red, one green, and no blues, and one alpha. Copy and paste that one. And then we'll add one more late panel to our main bar. And this is going to be the picture cover. So we're just going to call it pic. It's going to dock mode fill. It's going to cover the whole thing. And we're going to use the texture from our other one, progress panel. So copy that one to our pic. Then we set our offsets. Will be 772 by 182. And the size will be 244 by 37. And we'll copy these to the hover. Then we can save and exit. Then in our script, the B exit window, we will comment out the call to make mobs, and we will add in a call to the loading bar. As a class methods, and we will call start. We're going to input some values here for testing. Our text is going to be opening. Our duration is going to be 10 seconds. And the caller is going to be this script here, me. Okay, now we can compile and submit this one. And if everything went right, we should be able to show it. So we'll hit Control G for get our GUIs back. We'll hit Escape to pop our window. And then our options bar should bring up our loading bar. And the position we set it was right above here. Since our bar's not moving, we're going to check see where that's at in the script here. Okay, looks like interpolation should be interpolate. Compile and submit. And we'll check it again. Okay, one other spot we could check is our locate is in our script, and that will be our progress bar. We also need our BG panel. Compile and submit. And then we can test it. And here's our loading bar. And that's our tutorial for that.